And in this video for Unit G324 Advanced Portfolio, we're going to be looking at music video theory. So we're going to be looking at some theories that I'm going to want you to be talking about when you're analysing your music video. Those include Roy Schuker 2001, Richard Dyer 1975, Sven E. Carlson 1999 and Andrew Goodwin 1992. I'm expecting you to be using all of these theories in your video analysis. We're looking at assessment objectives AO1, AO2 and AO4, demonstrating knowledge and understanding of media concepts, context and critical debates, using terminology appropriately and with accurate and coherent written expression, applying knowledge and understanding to show how meanings are created when analysing media products and evaluating your own practical work, and demonstrating the ability to undertake and apply appropriate research. So, first things first, what is a music video? Well, according to the Collins Dictionary, a performance on film or videotape of a musical recording accompanied by synchronized actions such as dramatic interpretation of the lyrics or a series of sometimes surreal images. So there's all sorts of different kinds of music videos. There are performance videos in which you see somebody performing. It could be someone like Beyonce doing a dance routine. It could be someone like Ellie Goulding singing a song. It could be someone like Rage Against the Machine performing a song. It depends. It could be a live concert video. It could be a narrative video which actually tells a story, or it could be a hybrid which does a mixture of both. So, why do music videos exist? Well, according to Roy Schuker in 2001, they're promotional devices. They're there to encourage record sales. They're basically a kind of advert. That's why they're called promos. Now, obviously, things have changed in the music industry since 2001. We're living in a world where increasingly people are not willing to pay for music. Things tend to be pirated. MTV is no longer what it once was, i.e. a channel that primarily plays music videos. Yep, there are still plenty of those around, but you know, who watches them anymore? Most people are likely to consume videos on YouTube nowadays. So they've actually become a product in and of themselves, rather than just simply a means to sell records, to sell singles in particular. So music videos were invented to advertise singles through airplay, initially through MTV, which came into existence in the very early 80s. The music video until then had been a relatively rare thing. There are a load of different music channels. I mean, there are 31 of them on Sky, each of which will deal with particular different genres. So you've got, you know, things like, you know, Viva and, you know, The Box and Kiss and 4Music and Smash Hits playing pop. You've got Q largely doing indie. You've got things like Krang and Scuds doing rock and metal. You know, obviously Flavor and AKA doing your sort of like hip hop R&B kind of stuff. So there's all sorts of different music stations for all sorts of different kinds of videos. You want to think, where would my video be likely to be shown? And how do I make it fit my target audience? Now, as I said, they're, you know, as much a product as anything else. You can download and buy music videos from iTunes, for example. You know, £1.89, buy the video. Where are they mostly consumed now? YouTube. By 2011, YouTube would become the main way in which music was consumed. According to this, which is from December 2012, YouTube has a monthly UK audience of 22 million viewers. You know, Gangnam Style passed 1 billion views back in December 2012 and is way past that now. Apparently, for many consumers, especially younger ones, your millennials, your digital natives, YouTube is their primary digital music discovery and playback service. Whether this is true of you, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So, music videos exist to promote an artist. They promote the artist or band. They do help to sell singles and albums. They can be used to promote tours, and they can be used to promote movies. You know, think of the way in which the song from a film will have its own music video featuring, you know, clips from that movie. This is The Killers' Miss Atomic Bomb. It's a tour video. It's promoting their tour. But they're also there to establish the artist or band's star persona. it shows their performance skills. So if you've got someone like Lady Gaga, you've got the synchronized dance routines, the over the top costumes. It's establishing her star persona. Where you've got someone like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, it's rock bands in particular have to be able to show their ability to play live. And if you're talking about the US audience, a lot of people aren't going to be able to get to see their favourite bands live because they live in the middle of nowhere. YouTube videos are one of the only places they'll get to see a live performance from this band. So establishing their live skills is a very important part for any rock or indie band. They also provide content for an artist or band's website or their social media account, and for music TV channels. This is Metallica's website look, and you can play all their videos. Now, according to Sven E. Carlson in 1999, there are three basic kinds of clips: the performance clips, conceptual clips, and hybrid clips. As I said before, performance is an artist performing. It could be a dance routine for a pop act, it could be playing live for a rock or indie act. Conceptual clips are ones that have a concept. That means they could have a narrative, or they could be purely abstract and surreal. Hybrid clips mix the two. So, what kind of performance music videos can they be? Like we said, they are song and dance performances. This is Fatboy Slim, Weapon of Choice, very famous one. We've got, song performances. This is Glory Box by Portishead. We can have instrumental performances, not quite as common, to be fair, because you don't get an awful lot of instrumental pop music. Or they could be concert or live performances. Conceptual clips can have narratives, they can have storylines, or they can be purely abstract, or they can be hybrid, mixing performance and abstract, like a superb Chris Cunningham video for All Is Love by Bjork. Now, what are the codes and conventions you need to be talking about? Well, Andrew Goodwin back in 1992 talked about a variety of different things. He says for a music video, there has to be a relationship between the lyrics and the visuals. They will either illustrate, amplify, or contradict the lyrics. So there's some kind of what we call, according to Eisenstein, Sergei Eisenstein, a vertical montage, a connection between the music and the visuals. Thought beats. When you're seeing the sound, there should be a relationship between the music and the visuals. It illustrates, it amplifies, or it can contradict. There is genre-related style and iconography present. Obviously, depending on the kind of music you're going to have, the genre of music that is, you're going to have different kinds of iconography. Rap video might have Bentleys and private jets and loads of bling and nightclub and bottles of Cristal and all this kind of stuff. A heavy metal video will have perhaps, iconography of death and violence. I think Slipknot, for example, their strange masks and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, one of the things a music video is mainly used for is establishing an artist's star persona. So you're going to need close-ups of the main artist, particularly the vocalist. The lead singer is usually the star of the band, closely followed usually by the main guitarist, the lead guitarist. So it creates that star image. It promotes a recognizable brand image. Certain artists throughout history, notably Madonna and David Bowie, have been masters of this, recreating themselves every few years. Voyeurism, scopophilia, is also a key element of music videos. Remember we talked about the male gaze, Laura Mulvey. Women are objectified. They will often be very scantily clad. It will objectify their bodies. There's also what Julia Kristeva would call intertextual references to other media texts, especially done in comic, funny, humorous videos where you are, homaging or name dropping other media texts. So those are your basic theories that we want to be seeing in your music video analysis. There will be handouts to go with this that are available on Moodle. I'm expecting you to be mentioning all of those theories in your analysis. If you need any further explanation or you want any help with this, feel free to contact me or whatever happens to be teaching you. Right, thanks very much. Talk to you next time.